You ever done that thing where you tell yourself, oh yeah, I'm disciplined, I got this, only to watch it just completely blow up in your face? Well, today we are diving deep into that exact battle, our own willpower versus the incredible power of a good system. Let's jump right in. All right, so let's kick things off with a story that I bet is going to feel, well, painfully familiar to a lot of you. It's the classic tale of our best intentions smacking right into the wall of reality. So, picture this. These are the actual words someone said to their bank manager. It's pure confidence, right? A total belief in your own ability to stay on top of things. The whole idea was, hey, I can save a few bucks if I just trust myself to make this payment every single month. And here was the deal. Just $3 a month. That's it. For $3, the bank's automated system would take care of everything. I mean, it seems like a no-brainer, doesn't it? A tiny fee for total peace of mind. Or, save the pocket change and bet on your own memory. And this really lays out the core conflict, doesn't it? On one side, you've got your own willpower, that promise you make to yourself. And on the other, you've got the bank's system, a machine that just works. It's really about feeling like you're in control versus a system that's just built on cold, hard logic. So, how did that big bet on personal willpower actually play out? Well, you can probably guess. It didn't go quite as planned. Let's take a look at what happened because of that one tiny decision. You can see it right here, the slow, painful death of discipline. Month 1, nailed it. Feeling great, super disciplined. But then, month 3 rolls around, life gets busy, and oops, there's a late fee. Fast forward to month 6, and it happens again. The pattern is just crystal clear. Willpower, not a great long-term strategy. $100. Just let that sink in. $100. That was the real-world cost of trying to save $3 a month. All that confidence, all that I'm so disciplined talk, it led straight to this totally avoidable mistake.
So yeah, that's the whole point, isn't it? The attempt to save a tiny bit of cash by relying on discipline totally backfired, and it ended up costing way, way more. That need to prove you could do it yourself, it just wasn't worth it.
And look, this story isn't special. It happens to all of us all the time. And it really gets at a huge misunderstanding we have about self-control. So let's dig into the why. Why is this willpower trap so incredibly common? So where did we go wrong? What's the fundamental flaw in our thinking? Why do we always overestimate our ability to just do the thing? Whether it's paying a bill or hitting the gym or sticking to a diet. And here it is. This is the big aha moment. We love to think of willpower as this character trait, like you're either a disciplined person or you're not. But the science says that's totally wrong. It's much more like a phone battery. It's a limited resource, and every decision you make, every temptation you resist all day long, it just drains that battery. And this chart just shows it perfectly. You wake up in the morning, boom, 100% battery. You're ready to go. But then the day happens. Work, stress, traffic, a million tiny choices, and that battery just gets lower and lower. So by the time evening comes around, your ability to make one more good, disciplined choice, it's practically on empty. All right, so if we know willpower is a limited resource, if it's the problem, then we've got to find a better solution. And the good news is, there is one. A really simple, really powerful idea that pretty much takes willpower out of the picture entirely. And this is it. This is the golden rule. It might sound a little harsh, but it's so true. For all those important things you have to do over and over again, you just can't rely on your brain to remember. You have to build a system that does it for you. I mean, just look at this comparison. It says it all. Willpower, it's flaky, it's unpredictable, it's exhausting. But a system, it's consistent. It costs you almost zero energy once it's set up, and it's permanent. When you lay it out like this, it's not even a contest. It's a total knockout. And this idea is so much bigger than just paying your bills. Think about it. Automatically transferring money to your savings account, scheduling your workouts in your calendar like they're a meeting with your boss, setting up recurring to-do lists for work, even just prepping your meals for the week on Sunday. These are all systems, and they're designed to make success the default option. So the big shift here, the real takeaway, is to stop trying to find more willpower. That's a losing battle. The goal is to design a life where you barely need it in the first place. So let's talk about how you can actually start building these kinds of systems. And honestly, it's a super simple 3-step plan. First, just pick one thing, one reoccurring task or goal. Step 2, Figure out the absolute laziest, most brain-dead simple way to make it happen. And then, step 3, set it up, use an app, a calendar alert, whatever, and then just walk away. Let the system take over. This is the line to write down. This is the whole thing in a nutshell. Stop trying to white-knuckle your way through life using a battery that's designed to die. Instead, put in a tiny bit of work once to build a system that just carries you forward, effortlessly. So I want to leave you with a question, a challenge really. What is one thing, just one, that you're always struggling with? Is it saving money? Hitting the gym? Heck, even just flossing your teeth? What is one simple system you could build today to make life for your future self a whole lot easier?